Boys, gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, man. Listen, we got a great video today. We're talking a little bit more so about like the mindset and the psychology behind what it actually takes to become a profitable trader, because as we know it, those are the most important things when it comes to your trading, bro. I promise you, it's not the fucking charts or the secret strategy that you're looking for. Everything works. It's just, it always comes back down to you and, you know, your approach towards everything. And so what I really want to like the way I want to reframe things here, bro, is it's not really the question you need to ask yourself as far as what does it take to become a profitable trader. You need to ask yourself, bro, what does it take to become an unprofitable trader? Like, that's what you need to ask yourself, okay? So what does it take to become unprofitable? Like, what does an unprofitable trader look like, right? Somebody that's probably not taking this craft as serious as they need to, right? Somebody that doesn't consistently have like a structured system in place. You know, somebody that approaches this game with a certain kind of mentality, a mindset, right? Just wanting to come in and get rich quick, like things along those lines, bro. Because like the best way, like when we really think about trading, you know, when you think about all the percentages and like why they're so high as far as like the fail rate goes, like for example, I believe the percentage as far as people who actually take challenges and like funding prop firm accounts, I think it's 0.007% of everybody that takes these challenges actually gets a payout. 0.007%. Like, just like think of that fucking percentage. That's less than 1% of people, bro. 99% will fail. And then on top of like just the general statistic when it comes to trading, right? I believe it's like 98% of people blow their account within like the first 30 or 90 days of depositing money, or like just most people quit and fail and give up, right? Or lose money. And it's like, why are these percentages so high? Bro, you have to realize that it's literally just because most people, like any profession in the world, they can't just put their all into one fucking thing and take it seriously for as long as it takes to then get what the fuck they want out of that, bro. Like, I've been listening to a lot of Alex Hormozi recently, specifically within like these last 6 months. I remember I watched a lot of Alex Hormozi. I even came across him when he was like first, if you guys don't know who Alex Hormozi is, where have you been, bro? Anyway, he's like a really big entrepreneurial business guru, I guess you could say. If you don't know who he is, go fucking search him up right now so you'll understand why I'm quoting him so much right now. But basically, I've been watching him a lot these last 6 months. I came across his content really early on because I've always been involved in this space for like the past 5 years as personal development goes. So I saw a lot of his early on videos on my For You page on YouTube. And as of the last 6 months, you know, he said certain things and these have really hit hard, okay? And what he said, bro, and really just giving you guys some reframe into the way I've looked at this, okay? Guys, I want you to think of the best people in the world at something, okay? Think of Cristiano Ronaldo, think of Messi, think of LeBron James, think of, you know, Alex Hormozi, think of just the people that have done crazy fucking things in this world, and why they're going to be remembered in history essentially for like the biggest companies they've created, or, you know, kind of like soccer or football with Messi and Ronaldo, and basketball with LeBron James. Think of a tennis player, all these guys, right? What is it a lot of the times that these guys all have had in common? The single thing they all have in common, guys, is they've been doing one thing forever. And really that like one thing only, bro. And that's how they got to the top of the top of the top, the best of the best of the best in their bracket, in whatever the fuck it is that they're doing, right? And they've never like deviated from that, right? Like, you think, I like the best example of thinking of like Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi, right? You think of these guys, and just take away from the fact that they play sports, like just think of this in anything, right? They've done something every single day for as long as they can remember, and they've done the same thing every single day for the long as they can remember, and that's why they have become the best of the best of the best. Okay, so what am I getting at with this? With the quoting of Alex Hormozy, something he said recently, bro, is, and this really hit me hard. He's like, we really have like 3 building phases, okay, in our lives, if you really think about it. You have like essentially your 20s, your 30s, and then your 40s, and then, you know, kind of after that things slow down a little bit. But for the most part, you build something for 10 years in your 20s. If you're a little earlier than that watching this video, kind of same point, right? But you have 10 years, and that's kind of like the first thing you build, right? Whatever it is that you're going into. The second thing you build, then after you like build that company and sell it, for example, is going to be in your 30s then, right? And you're taking maybe a little different approach, whatever. You have that building phase from 30 to 40. And then the third phase is from 40 to 50, for example, right? And so it's like, you actually only have like 3 things that you can really fucking focus on and build, or like 3 building phases in your life, bro. And so you, like, if you know you only really have like 3 things, you have to be very, very, very selective and very, very just consistent, right, with what it is that's essentially going to be for you. And this is why then I started to really think about the example with like Messi, Ronaldo, LeBron, you know, think of the CEO of Apple, or like all those guys, right? What is it that those guys have done? They went from 3 building phases of whatever they're doing, and they've just put it into one thing. They've built that one thing in their 20s, they've built that one thing in their 30s, and continue to do so in your 40s. I don't know how fucking old LeBron is and stuff, but you get the point, right? Like, they've just done one thing and built that incredibly well. And so that's like the approach, dude, you need to take. This really has nothing to do with trading at all, but you guys know the shit I speak about is like trading in specific. But it's like, if you want to become very, very fucking well at whatever it is you're doing, and with your trading in specific, bro, or whatever the fuck, it's like, all right, you need to put yourself in a position to understand that that's the only fucking thing that you are going to fucking do, bro, for every single day moving forward, and really nothing else, right? And I don't mean in the way of like, I always say like having vertical businesses with the one thing that you're really doing, and things along those lines, but I mean like really having your focus like locked in and understanding like the game plan, bro, and where you're going. Because I talk to so many people, bro, and they don't ask me, but I ask them questions about themselves, and like, okay, you know, what are you doing right now? Where's a lot of your time going? Like, especially when I had a coaching agency and a mentoring agency back then, and like people wanting to go full-time with their business, or like go full-time into trading, right? And you ask them all these things like, what are you doing right now? Well, I'm going to college and I want to do this, and eventually I want to have a brick and mortar, or, you know, I'm building this too, and then I want to make this work so that I can, you know, make 10K a month from this and do this. And it's like, well, which fucking one do you want to do, bro? Which one do you want to do? If you see yourself in like 4 or 5 years doing this other thing and working there, whatever the fuck, then why are you even doing this right now? I promise you guys, bro, the only reason I was ever able to actually become profitable from fucking trading is because I made it the #1 fucking thing. I literally ate, slept, and fucking breathed trading. That was it, bro. From the moment I fucking woke up to the moment I went to sleep. I remember even at my job early on in my journey, I was trading on the charts at the fucking computer on my free time. At my job, sitting there at the fucking desk, because I was like essentially a what do you call this? Like a service assistant, essentially, like where people come drop off their cars to get service, and I have to take the car, drive it to the back, help kind of the service advisors. And so I'd just be sitting there, you know, if nothing was going on, waiting for people to come so I could take their car to the back. In the meantime, while I'm sitting there, I'm just on the charts, bro. Look, I literally have videos on my fucking Snapchat memories of me recording the charts while I'm at work. Like, I'm in this position right now, it's gonna play out, I'm taking a challenge live or whatever, things along those lines. And it's like, I didn't fucking care about anything else, bro, for literally years. 2.5 years. 2 years, where then I really became consistently fucking profitable, got payouts, was able to come into the markets day in, day out, and actually follow my plan consistently, because it's the only fucking thing that was at the top of my list, bro. And that's what it's going to take for you to actually see the fucking results that you've been wanting to see within your trading, bro. It's like, you have to realize, all right, is this what I actually want to do? Is this what I'm gonna put at the top of my fucking list? And then you just do that every single day. You don't ask yourself dumb questions. You don't question the path that you're on. You just do it every single day. Like, I remember, something I did do a lot of back then, and this is what I will tell to you guys as well. I always used to watch a lot of podcasts around trading and watch a lot of content around trading, and trying to see like really how long it took certain people to become profitable. And I would try to compare myself to that, like that was some magic number. For example, like if I heard most people would become profitable after like 2 years of trading, I'd be like, oh shit, like my 2 years is coming up, like I'm about to be profitable. It doesn't really work like that, bro. You can never compare another man to you, bro. Everybody's journey is different. Everybody has had a different fucking life. That's what makes you, bro. I don't care if you come from the same place, if you maybe had a similar upbringing with somebody, the way you learn things, the way somebody else learns things, certain things that have happened in their life. You can never compare somebody else's journey with your own. And that's why I say, bro, you just have to come up with yourself, come to terms with yourself, and make that commitment to yourself. They're like, hey, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to do it every single day until it fucking happens. That's it. And you don't question things, bro. You don't question things. Because if you don't have that commitment to yourself and that big reasoning as to why you want to make this happen, bro, you're going to fall off. And especially if it's not number one on your list. Like if this is your way out, for example, or like the way to your dream life, or, things along those lines, like it's not going to happen, bro. It's not going to happen, because as I was saying earlier in the example of where like you're working on too many things, you have like this path, this path, this path. Why the fuck would you take this path seriously if you have like a plan B? It's as simple as that. Like the way I was able to become profitable and the way I approached all this is there was no plan B. There literally is no plan B ever. Fucking ever. That's why I dropped out of college, dropped everything I was doing, stopped talking to girls for 3 fucking years, basically, locked myself in my room, like literally just locked in, because I was like, dude, like this is the only fucking thing that I'm doing. I had to put myself in a situation to win, and that's it. And that's what I fucking did, bro. Every single day. And it's like, until you do that, bro, like I don't even get this. So this is how I really think about things, okay, with anything that I do. And this is why I've also talked about this on my channel, bro. Within the last couple of months, I've been like, not anymore, but previously, I've been kind of going through a little bit of some downtime previously that I got through, is because I really had to ask myself these questions, as far as like, or not ask myself these questions. I had to. So the way I approach everything is like, if I can't do it 100% to my ability, and like it's not in line with the long term, or I can't do it seriously, essentially, like especially with my YouTube, like if you guys know, for the most part, I post every single fucking day. Every single day. I did previously, before, as I was saying, where I was on some downtime, posted every single day for like 5 to 6 months, because that's the kind of commitment level I have to myself. It's like, if I'm gonna fucking do something, I'm gonna do it the right way, or I'm not gonna do it at all. Because with my style of making videos and such, like I can knock a video out every single day, no fucking excuse, right? And then it got to the point where I was like not posting every single day, because I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna focus on this. I don't really need to post, but that's not the case anymore. But things along those lines, like, you know what, if I can't post every single day and I'm not going to take this seriously, I'm not even gonna fucking do it. Seriously. And that's the way I approach my trading. That's the way I approach my trading the first fucking 2.5 years of me locking in and like becoming profitable. That's the way I approach everything. Like I literally just went to this is funny actually. I don't think I said this yet in a video. So one of my goals this year was to actually become a little more normal in a sense. Not in like some stupid way where like I'm wasting a bunch of time and shit, have more fun, not really. But I was like, you know, I want to start essentially enjoying a little bit more of my life. I feel like I've been too fucking locked in, like I have no social life a lot of the times and things along those lines. Like, all right, you know what, I want to keep life more simple this year. I want to actually maybe participate in a couple activities, things along those lines, and that will help with like the locking with essentially the work in a way. Not on some fucking bullshit though, like work-life balance. It's not what the fuck I'm talking about. It's just like, I don't really know how to explain that yet, and I'll break this down in another video. But for the most part, right, I went to play soccer for the first time in like 4 to 5 years. I went on a Wednesday night to this really nice stadium. It's like where the professional fucking team trains, and we played for like 2 hours. It was just like a drop-in thing where everybody can go and play. I was fucking cooked. Let me tell you, I haven't played soccer in like 4 to 5 years. Again, because when I committed myself to this path, I was like, nothing else fucking matters, right? Why am I gonna go waste time and play soccer? It's not in line with me becoming profitable. It's not in line with me making some fucking money. I don't need to do it, right? Like, hopefully this starts to make sense for you guys. And then I went to play soccer here, and I was cooked, got tired after fucking 5 minutes of running. I'm slow on my feet, even in the way of like my soccer skills go, because I've been in the gym and I take care of myself, but it's a way different kind of training, like being in the gym and things along those lines compared to like actually playing, like being an athlete. Different, way different. But more so I did that, and then the day after that, I'm really blanking one right now, but the day after, I believe I also went to like an event or some shit. I'm really trying to remember where I went. Don't remember. But I went to an event for like 2 hours. And this sense, again, number one, of like wasting time came into play. But number two, what I really thought to myself when I was playing soccer again, bro, was like, why am I doing this? Right? If I can't take this seriously, because I was getting like so slow on my feet, and like I wasn't good, I wasn't the best essentially there, it's like, why am I doing it? And mind you, it's not that deep. Like, it really isn't that deep with that, right? Like, I was literally just going to play a little bit, to get out a little. I went with one of my friends that I haven't seen in like years, since high school. It was really just for me to go and experience something in fucking 5 years, honestly. But while I was there, right, the same levels of thinking, and when I was done, and this is why I'm not going back to do this again. In a way, even though it's not that deep, I'm not gonna go back and fucking play again on like the Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Like, I'm not, because my friend also invited me to like play in a tournament, and I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go. And it's not because, you know, I'm a bad friend or something like along those lines, but if I know that I can't be the best at what I'm doing, at what I'm gonna do, why the fuck am I gonna waste my time doing it? Like, that's literally how I think about everything, bro. Everything. Same with the gym. This is why I always fucking, that's why I always look the fucking best. That's why I always look the best, right? This is why I always take everything I do very fucking seriously, because it's like, if I'm not at the top, I don't want to fucking do it. Why the fuck would I half-ass it, bro? And that's the mindset you need to have, man. That's the mindset you need to have. Like, even with this YouTube and things along these lines, what's the goal with this? I said it on my Instagram, on my stories, like, we're gonna take over the fucking trading space. Posting every single day, it's undeniable that it's going to happen. We're gonna be so fucking known in the trading space, you guys have no fucking clue. Because if I'm not at that level, why the fuck am I gonna do it? Or like, essentially with this and making money with this content system and things along those lines, why the fuck am I gonna do it? No, I'm gonna do it to the absolute fucking best of my ability. Same goes with my trading. Everything, bro, everything, literally everything. And is this a good way of thinking? Definitely. But can it get too deep sometimes? Yes. And that's what I want to briefly talk about as well, because sometimes things aren't that serious. You know, like when I was playing soccer, for example, it's like, dude, I was just there to like have fun for, you know, for 2 hours, whatever the fuck, at night on a Wednesday, got all my shit done for the day, didn't go to the gym yet, because essentially that was going to be like my cardio or gym session in a way, replacing it. And it's like, is it that deep with that? No. Are there things you're going to do in your life that you know, that you don't need to be the best at? Like, say I tried cooking one night, right? Whatever the fuck. Like, do I need to become a professional chef? Like, maybe not, you know, but I still approach everything that way. That if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it to the best of my ability, and I am going to take it seriously. Otherwise, like, I'm really just not going to do it. I'm not going to put this into my plan. And this is honestly, like, same with boxing, bro. Same with boxing, because I've been in boxing kind of in and out of it for the past couple of years. And when I do really fucking commit myself to the training, it's like, oh, dog, unstoppable. You're getting fucking killed, right? And then otherwise, why? Why am I doing it? What, so I can be some half-assed fucking, you know, boxer? No, bro. Like, no. Like, we excel in every single area of life. And this taps more so into, like, a bigger topic of just becoming, you know, that fucking guy, man. Like, the last thing I want you guys to be, and hopefully you pick this up from my ways of talking, from the way I look, my physique, my speech, all these things, is like, you need to be well fucking rounded, bro, in all areas of being a fucking man, bro. Like, yes, you know, we want to be a profitable trader and make all the fucking money, you know, things along those lines, but that's only one piece to this fucking puzzle, bro. This is literally why, like, my group, essentially, that I'm now making, that isn't open yet. If you guys want to get on the wait list, link is in the fucking description. It's going to be for trading and things along these lines, mainly based around trading. But the thing is, like, when I create a fucking group, is like my coaching agency, my mentoring agency that I had before, it's like the money is just one piece of the puzzle, bro. You need to get fucking jacked. You need to become a fucking killer. You need to instill, like, the main thing is just the mindset and these ways of thinking, and then everything else really will come. The pieces of the puzzle will come together. But if you're trading and you're still fucking fat and you're not in the process of, like, getting your ass in shape, or you absolutely get zero bitches, well, I mean, that one's a little different, because, like, who really gives a fuck about girls for a minute, honestly? But, like, simultaneously, you should be getting bitches, or, like, you know, if you're seeking one girl, or just maybe throw that out of this topic. That doesn't really matter, but you get the point. You get the point. Like, you need to have all of these things coming together, and because of that, and you take them all seriously, as I said, where, like, if you're doing something, you're doing it to the best of your fucking ability. Like, that's the goal, bro. That's the fucking goal. That's where you need to be. Okay, it's not like, yeah, hey, you know what, I'm gonna become profitable and this, but I'm still gonna fucking be eating pizza all day and I'm fat as fuck, overweight. Like, no. Fuck no. That goes against everything that I stand for, because I always say, especially on this channel, bro, like, with the psychology of it all and everything, like, you master discipline in other areas of your life and you get your life together, then trading will fall in place for you. But it is still possible to become profitable and still be a fucking retard on the outside, because you see it all over Instagram multiple times where people are profitable but they're fucking retarded, bro. And there's nothing more that fucking pisses me off than that. And that's literally also one of the reasons when I very first started trading, why I was like, oh, I can fucking do this. For sure I can do this. This guy made $100,000 today and he's a fucking retard. He's a bum. He's fat. He's fucking mad ghetto. Nothing against ghetto. I'm ghetto as fuck too. But, like, these things, seeing these things, I'm like, what the fuck? This guy did it? Oh, hell no, I'm up next, right? Things along those lines. It's like, bro, you just gotta be able to lock the fucking, keep, essentially, like, this is how I've built my life, bro. All of those things that I was talking about and really becoming well-rounded. Okay, your income, for example, like your finances, that's trading, right? Your physique, that's health, like fitness. You know, I like to say masculinity. This is literally why my previous coaching and mentoring agencies, like masculine money mastery, and masculine money men. it's like you becoming just a masculine man, and these, obviously this stuff is in line with becoming a masculine man, but like respected, you know, a leader, helping others, inspiring others, bro, just being a very honorable man, like things along these lines, and all of that, like all of these areas should be at the top, should be at the fucking top, bro, of that list. And that's what you're doing every single day moving forward, is just working essentially towards that guy that you see in your mind, which is the better version of you. That's it, bro. That's it. You're literally just striving to be that guy, because otherwise, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I can never understand people. I seriously can never understand people that aren't chasing that guy, bro, or attracting, whatever the fuck. Like, you see this guy in your mind that never stops, that, like, you just see all that potential. He's jacked, he's making the money, he never misses a fucking day, he wakes up on time, he trains, he eats healthy, he you know, does all the things, you know, that you need to be doing. Like, I don't get how people can, I mean, obviously most people never even fucking think of that guy, but how you could never be working towards that guy, you know? Like, as I grew up and like really after college, when as I said, where I went like all into this stuff, and you start to hang around other people and you see them basically living the same day over and over and over again. And because they're living the same day over and again, that means they're living the same week over again, it means they're living the same month over again, it means they're living the same year over again, over and over and over for 75 years, and then they die. And it's like, holy fuck. Like, for me in specific, one of the craziest things to me, bro, is when I go back to places that I've worked in the past, or like somewhere I've gone, visited, whatever, and you see the same people working there. That shit's crazy to me. It's insane to me. It's been like years, right? You'll go back, you'll see somebody, and you're like, holy fuck. Like, dude, you know, it's like people just live the same day over and over and over again. And listen, there's nothing wrong with that, right? There's nothing wrong. Some people obviously want different things out of this life, whatever, but that's not really what I'm talking about. To me, it's just like, you have to understand, bro, that if that's not the path you want to go down, then you have to take this shit seriously. You absolutely have to take this seriously, because when I go back to these places and I see the fucking same people there, my mind is literally blown, right? And don't get me wrong, there's been plenty of times in my journey where I've quit a job, where I've went all into what I'm doing, where I've done things, a year has gone by, and next thing you know, like, I had to go back to getting a job. That's fucking fine. But like, I like to say, bro, there's been points and periods of my time where I've truly lived like 60 fucking lives, 100 lives in the span of months, in the span of a year, than most people ever will. Because of how much fucking leaps and risks I take, how much action I put in, how many things I've learned, how many times I failed, and still ending up in the same place, essentially, what it looks like from the outside, but not what it actually is, right? Because say I have to go get a job again, whatever the fuck, right? It's like, oh no, it doesn't mean you're in the same place. Yes, it may look like it because you're maybe working, but you've experienced so much. And it's like, I just truly can never understand how people can go day going to work, come home, do the same thing, do it again, do it again, do it again, without wanting to get to that next level, bro. And this is the finishing line of the video. It's like, if you fail to realize that, bro, and fail to put in that work, and fail to realize that if you don't put this one thing at the top, and that guy that you see in your mind with whatever he does for work, whatever he does to stay in shape, like, if you don't put this at the top, you're gonna be stuck in that fucking cycle, bro. You're gonna be stuck in that cycle. So boys, hopefully you took something valuable from this video, man, in really understanding what is it gonna take for you to become profitable, just for you to take your shit more seriously, to put yourself in a position where this is the only thing that you can do and the only thing that you have to do, because the fire is now under your ass. There is no way out. And I like to say it anyways as a man, bro. There is no easy way out as a man. You're either gonna lock in for a few years and change your life forever, or you're gonna fucking lock in for 60 years and not change your life, because you still have to work hard at your job. Like, oh, I don't even know if you'd call, yeah, it's still hard, bro. Even, you know, I'm not saying sitting in an office chair is hard, but being there for 8 hours, 10 hours every single day, 40 hours a week, that's not easy. Like, yeah, sure it is easy, but in a way, like, no, it's not. That shit sucks fucking ass. That shit sucks. Why the fuck would you want to do that? You might as well put in a little more effort, bro. You might as well put in a little more fucking effort, but most people never will. And that's where you got to be different, bro. It's literally where you got to be fucking different. So, boys, as I said, hopefully you guys took something valuable from this man. Listen, my group, VCT, a fucking academy, is dropping within the next 2 weeks. I'm putting all the content together as far as like the actual academy content goes. Just got done being fucking sick. You guys can see I'm kind of normal if you watch the past couple of videos. Voice was absolutely fucking cooked. But we're gonna have weekly calls, things along these lines, bro, to fix your fucking mentality, fix your trading. We're gonna do live trading throughout the week, couple sessions a week. And then as far as weekly sessions, as I said, where we're either breaking down the market for the week, where we're keeping you guys in check with your psychology, with your mentality. I'm going to be getting live funded for $300,000 with the prop firm that's in the description of this video. You guys can go check it out. If you want to literally do this all with me live within the next coming 8 to 10 weeks, as soon as the wait list, as soon as the group opens in 2 weeks, and then obviously we're going to take this shit to the next level. Go either DM me on Instagram if you guys have any fucking questions about it, or just go sign up in the description. I have some questions I ask you guys. I want to know who's in the group. That's why I ask you these fucking questions as far as who the fuck you are, what are you struggling with right now as a fucking trader, bro, and what's the goal that you're actually trying to reach for, okay? Make a bunch of videos like this on the daily. Love you guys, man, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Take your fucking trading serious. Take your life to the next level. Let's get it, boys.